A 27-year-old woman dead at the top of a playground slide in a Grand Rapids park, found by a mother and child.
Public overdoses are happening more than ever, exposing drug addiction's vice grip on West Michigan. It is a public health threat Grand Rapids police are attacking like never before.
Target 8 investigator Susan Samples takes us into the trenches now in the fight to reclaim our streets.
This is happening in front of everyone.
In a neighborhood park, a public bathroom, a parking lot outside your favorite grocery, addiction doesn't care where it kills.
She will never be forgotten.
Alex Ferry and Anthony Loy want you to know the way their dear friend lived is much more remarkable than where or how she died.
She was such an amazing person. And I just want people to understand that she wasn't her addiction. It's not who she was.
Anna Marie Jackson was born in East Grand Rapids to parents who both struggled with addiction and parenting. Jackson was eventually adopted by her grandparents, started dabbling with pot in high school.
She always came off as a very, very happy person, but that very, very happy person was very, very broken inside.
Introduced to heroin by other friends in her early 20s, Anna Jackson was 27, homeless and alone, when a mom and child found her slumped over under a canopy at the top of a slide in Grand Rapids John Ball Park the morning of July 7th. Still around her wrist, a hospital bracelet from a visit to Spectrum Butterworth for a prior overdose. 6 hours after Spectrum released her, Anna Jackson was dead from another accidental overdose, this time on fentanyl and heroin. The hospital issued Narcan nasal spray found in her belongings. Won't save you if you're using alone. Anna Jackson's troubled life ended here, but this is where it all starts for Grand Rapids police, who 2 years ago began sending vice detectives to the scenes of every fatal overdose in the city. Detectives used Anna's cell phone to track down her dealer and then set up their own buy. Anna's cell phone had text messages showing she'd recently bought heroin from someone identified as Quaz, but he ended up sending this woman.
Are you Miss Ray?
To deliver the drugs to what turned out to be an undercover vice cop. As soon as the deal was done, police arrested 37-year-old Nydia Monique Ray, who, according to a search warrant, had warned the undercover officer to be very careful with the heroin-fentanyl mix because it could kill him.
You don't know who Anna Jackson is? She died. She was a customer of yours.
Not a customer of mine.
Say that again?
Not a customer of mine.
She did not sell to this young lady at all.
Nydia Ray's defense attorney, Ken Stovall, said while his client did sell to undercover vice and pled guilty to it, Ray never sold to Anna Jackson.
She's never met Anna, who passed away. She told me herself that it's unfortunate that the young lady passed away, but she had nothing to do with it.
Grand Rapids police would not say if they think Quaz himself delivered the deadly drugs to Anna Jackson or just arranged it. But we do know the man known as Quaz is a convicted heroin dealer who also did prison time for manslaughter in West Virginia for shooting and killing a man.
What our detectives are doing is try to move up that chain, get the big dealers, get the big suppliers.
Grand Rapids Police Sergeant John Witkowski would not say if Vice is close to getting Quaz, but the investigation continues. One of 70 fatal overdose cases Vice has worked since it started responding to these deaths 2 years ago. So far, 70 investigations have netted 20 drug arrests, though no one's been charged with delivery causing death because police say it is often tough to prove without reasonable doubt who delivered the fatal dose.
They may buy drugs from multiple individuals, and those drugs may change hands multiple times.
It's not going to bring her back.
Anthony Loy and Alex Ferry say they don't care if GRPD arrests anyone in their best friend's overdose death.
If it brought her back, then yeah.
There's always gonna be drug dealers. It's just how it is.
For now, they're working to better themselves. It's what Anna would have wanted.
Well, she didn't feel it much, but she had a lot of people that loved her. Just not a lot of people that understood her.
In Grand Rapids, I'm Target 8 investigator Susan Samples.